So what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? TGIF. Yeah, microphone's bouncing. How we doing? What's new? What's going on? Yeah, I'm kind of slid over there. Sorry about that. So, what's new with you guys? Well, let's see. What's new here? All kinds of fun stuff. So, made a bunch of new levels. Added a few more bells and whistles, and of course the new thing took me about a day and a half. Most of it was actually just shooting the video, but if you look straight down there, you will see that I've actually added a new little kind of interactive game that allows you to play catch with my dog Penny. All you got to do is type in !point toss disc, and you're gonna play fetch. I have a whole bunch of videos that have her catching it, and then a few where she's missing it. So, kind of random, no skill, unfortunately. If I want to do that, I got to do something like some interactive panel stuff that's all web programming, which is kind of out of my league. So, I'm not going to do that yet, but, So, when you guys are up to it, just give it a try. Type !point toss disc. And I even have a high score table in there, which should be persistent, so come back and you guys can fight for a high score. How about that? So anyways, let's see. So what were we at? Show you some of the new stuff I got going on. Key thing was I added a bunch more levels, cranked out a few more levels. I did lose a day and a half to making the little interactive Penny app, but that was hopefully time well spent. We'll see if you guys like it. Went through and cleaned up the easy levels to make sure that they're all truly easy. There's a couple that were a little more challenging than they should have been, so the easy stuff I think is very easy now. Easy for me to say because I've been playing this so much. I got glitches. You can see right here, right? You see the lava bubbles. You know what? Fine. That's been bugging me. I keep saying I'll get back and fix that, but you know what? I'll do that right now. What the heck? And there's still a bunch. Especially in the new levels, I haven't even dropped in the 2D lighting yet, so that's going to be just a thing, but I'll fix that eventually. Alright, so you can find these guys. Where'd he go? It's lava. Alright. Water. There he is. Alright, so I got two turned on. So I'm going to put him right here in the center, and then I just got to lower. You know what? Actually, I'm going to just turn one of these off completely. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm right in the middle of being online, so that's going to go away. So let me stop that. Let me 9RR. Let me go back in to my prefabs. Let's see. Nope, actually resources. On the ground, and this is easy. Let's go 9RR. We'll start with this one. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Is that the only one I have? Maybe that might be it. Okay. Oh no. Here we go. That's what I wanted. I'm not sure which one is which. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. So I'll just turn this one off for the moment. Come back in here. Now I gotta reduce the range. Like -0.5, 0.5. There. That should keep it from stretching beyond the bounds. And autosave is on, so we're all good. Alright. So let's see if we can find that little bit again. Skip all this. Oh, here's something I can show you. So this is something I've been talking about for a while, right? A couple of weeks you guys followed. Let me switch it. There we go. Remember I mentioned the fact that I thought the little cracked rock was subtle, but still you could find it. But after playtesting, I realized people were totally missing it, didn't understand. So, and I talked about I wanted to have like dust coming off of it. And look, there's dust now. Little particles kind of coming off there. So hopefully that is enough to draw your attention. Since there's motion, hopefully that does it. So now exposes. I just did this actually just before I came on with you guys, is I added a little revised portal graphic, so that's a little more interesting. Created a couple new bonus rooms. This is one of the new ones. Still the same time. You got to get in and get out. You know, here comes the lava. Make sure that's on top. It should be. Yep. Now get it out of there. So that's one of the new bonus rooms. So I now have 3 of the little gem bonus rooms, which is a good start. So now, like here, for example, right? This is a place I've noticed during testing. A lot of people have got up here and kind of go, "What do I do now?" Right? How do I get over there? Right? So hopefully this is kind of like, oh, that's something. Oh, got it. So hopefully that's helps instruct. But we'll see. Once I get it in front of some people, do some testing, we'll find out if that's the case. All right. Yep, there's another one. Oh, here's another hidden area. So this is a cool idea, I thought. This is a new level, of course. But what I have is sort of like a hidden area inside a hidden area. I just thought that was a novel concept. So you get this one. If you come up, hey, look, there's 2 more for you, hidden away. So I'm just kind of playing with ideas, and that was a new one. And, of course, this is the classic one. This is one that you guys have seen a million times over. Nothing's changed here. Like so. Oh, shoot. That was a little jumpy on my part. Alright, so I may not actually see that thing I corrected just because there's enough levels that sometimes it randomizes out and we don't get to see all of them, which is a good thing. That's what I want, is ultimately is to not have any kind of major repetition going on. Alright, so yeah, another breakable. And let's see. Yeah, and this is the other one. Thank you. This is convenient. This is the 3rd bonus room. This one's definitely challenging. I get up in there, get the stuff, and get out. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like these areas that can trap you if you're not careful. Get in and get out. Just like so. Alright. See if we get enough of these cans so I can get my health back up. Nope. Nope. Okay. So there you go. Let's see. I'm not sure where I think I left off 12. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 4 new levels, a couple of bonus rooms, and a couple of general rooms. There you go. I'm gonna do this since I'm the only one that seems to be awake here. Toss disc. Let's see if I can get a big lead here. So there you go. So type toss disc with the exclamation point, and then you get a little toss the disc. Here we go. And ow. Nope. I missed. As you can see, Penny's not happy when you toss it poorly. See? There you go. So, you guys can take a turn at it whenever it comes up. Oh, there you go. High score table. Yay, I own the high score table. The only one playing it with 10 whole points. But yeah, exclamation point, toss disc, that's all you need. Alright. Let's see, what else did I get plugged in there? Oh, so another thing I was toying with, sort of like a brief little context story here. So I was looking at, you know, guys, I've talked about this before, the Arcade 1-Up arcade units. Just pretty awesome stuff. I have one myself, right? I've talked about it before. I got the 12-in-1, which the bad thing about the 12-in-1, let's see, go shopping. Yeah, this guy. So the bad thing about this guy is the fact that the spinner is terrible, right? It's notorious, and I knew that going in, right? So the spinner clicks, right? If you know anything about playing the old classic Tempest or Major Havoc games, right? Which is definitely me. I love Major Havoc when I was young. You know that clicking, spindle is just crap. So I found a second third-party Switch, right? I mean, a new one that I could replace it with. And I started digging around, and there's a bunch of people already doing mods on this stuff. And it's not that difficult to swap this puppy out and just turn it into a Raspberry Pi or whatever you want, and just basically make use with little secondary daughter boards that'll help use the monitor as well as the joystick and the buttons. So then I had the crazy idea, if they have those barcades, I think that's what they're calling it. Is that barcade? No. What are they calling it? I can't remember the name now. Let's see. Countercades? Countercades. Okay. Countercades. Yeah, so these guys, right? So this is kind of a cool concept. I'm thinking about maybe for conventions, right? It might be a nice little tool to have where it's just like these guys, right? And because I know that I can replace the daughter board and the connection to the monitor, I could actually use it. I think Space Invaders would be a good choice because of the joystick and then 3 sets of buttons side by side, right? And it's, I mean, $197, and it doesn't cost that much to replace it out and hopefully connect it up to the NVIDIA Shield, right? So, but the number one catch, as you see right from the start, is the fact that that is an extremely vertical screen, right? So, so then I was thinking, how do I adapt that? Because it's already a small screen. It's only 8 inches, and that is sort of a caveat. But then I started thinking, it's like, well, I'd have to do like a vertical version. So I spent a little time and actually created a vertical version of the game, which I'll show you here. You guys can offer your thoughts over time. I don't know if I'll actually incorporate this or if this is just sort of like a one-off save. Let's see, we're not going vertical. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I need to switch here. 9:16. There he goes. Now we should have it. There you go. So now we got like the vertical gameplay. Yeah. So a little more left and right action. So I kind of like this. I mean, this is kind of cool. Now the downside is that this does not translate well to PC, which of course is a target. Is an ultimate target. But yeah, there's another broken one. Let me look. Who is that? Let me see who that is. I'll come back and fix that in a second. That is 1LL. Okay, I'll come back to that. So I know like Downwell took the whole vertical concept and just put like graphics on left and right side. So he stayed true to that vertical kind of layout. There's some definite pluses and minuses to this. All right, it's kind of cool that you can see a lot more up and down stuff happening, but I've had to pull back further, so the little guy is actually smaller, right? And of course, because it's such a small horizontal display at this point, I think you're more susceptible to getting smacked by something off screen, right? It's harder to react when you see like a glommer suddenly appear right in front of you, whereas in the horizontal version, right, you can actually see it right from the get-go. So I don't know, right now this is just sort of a play mode idea. I don't know if, maybe I could do something where I support both, right, at least on mobile, so you actually have your choice if you want to do horizontal or vertical kind of gameplay. So thinking about it, not sure yet, but I'll revisit that. And then back to the, yeah, so anyways, so switch it back. Let's go back to regular save. All right. So that is that. What I also have is my very talented artist Daniel, who I reference all the time, has come back from his vacation like I did from mine, and has started cranking out some new art content for me, and that includes the Underground. So let me come over here. Sorry, not the Underground, but the Canyon rather, which is the next world. So he started making me all these tiles, and they're looking pretty slick. So if I switch it over here, canyon tiles, do paint. Let's see, platform. That's interesting. Oh, because I didn't select anything. That's why. There it goes. All right. So yeah, I already went to the trouble of creating a ton of custom rules to get all this working. So the big change here versus the lava underground world is the fact that this one supports 1 pixel in height. That's a big change. So it's kind of cool because it opens it up. It allows me to create more level in a smaller space. So hopefully that means more variety as well. Hard pressed to tell exactly why I went with the 2 thickness for the underground. I think it was just I was concerned about it looking kind of fragile or something like that. But in hindsight, it probably would have been better to allow me to do that. But that's fine. If nothing else, that just means I got more choices now. So hopefully these will look fresh and new, right? Since I have a lot more choices, right? A lot more stuff to challenge the players with. So got that. And yesterday, late yesterday, he also hooked me up with the boss character, or not the boss character, but the villain character, which is the sandworm. So I'm going over here. Let's go to my image editor. There you go. So yeah, ignore all the edge stuff. That's just the alpha acting goofy. But yeah, so this is the sandworm that he knocked out for me, complete with like segmented stuff. And I just started last night. Started breaking this bad boy up. You can see all the different sections. So I might actually start working on him today. So my choices are, you can either start cranking out some more levels for the underground, which I need to do at some point, or I could start playing with this guy, which actually this might be the smarter idea, because I need to go ahead and get him rigged up and see if there are any issues, and if there are, I can throw it back to Daniel, but I think I'm going to be fine with this. So since I already have this broken out into separate pieces, so if I get rid of this, you'll actually see, boom, there you go. So all these are segmented separate pieces. Excuse me. I might actually start just busting out the old my LT, and loading this bad boy up and putting him through his paces. So let me think. Yep, I think that's what I'll do. So let me expand that. Okay. First things first, I think what I'll do is I'll file import the reference, so I have that to go by. Reference here. Oh, it's an OBJ. Let's kick it over to FBX. There, everything pops up. All right. Spike. Let's see, where is he? Reference. Yes, there he is. Whew. All right, kind of blaring there with the white, but yeah, we'll live with that. All right. You know what? Actually, no, we're not gonna live with that. I'm gonna do a quick fix on this reference image, so it's not killing us. All right. Let's see, segments. There we go. So create new level. Just do a nice little gray shade here. Nothing too crazy. There we go. Done. Okay. So let's come back over here. And it doesn't want to update. Object sandworm, export. This guy. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot more pleasant, easier to deal with. All right. So then what I'm going to do is just load segment by segment and then lay it on top. Let's see. I think I can actually get the alpha on these guys displayed. So let's just start adding some guys in here. Start with the front. Maybe. Oh, did I do is load? Huh. Okay, empty mesh. It might be, okay, that might be why. So let's go ref. We might have to rename these as we load them in. I think that's a Lightwave thing. Just doing a poor job of naming the mesh. Let's find out. Import front. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Whoa. Why did it go away? Whoa. Why? Why is it when I select it, it wants to... Oh, because he's on top. Got it. All right, so let's send ref back just a little bit. Oops, wrong way. That's not back, that's forward. There. Okay. And let's see. Should I bring him? Yeah. I'm going to bring him up just a little. Just that way I can get him over the grid. And... Nope. Okay. So, my choices are either to try and make the alpha work or just make him semi-transparent. Front object. There. Okay. You happy now? Let me do that. Transparency. There it goes. Oops. So funny thing is, so I was using Lightwave yesterday all day to try and get all the modeling stuff set up, but the keys are totally different than Maya, so I have to sort of like let go what I was doing with the Lightwave. There you go. So that's like right there. Okay. So let's see how that works. Let's go with transparency. What we can do is just toggle them on and off. Yeah. It kind of, yeah, I think that'll work. Yep, okay. That's weird. So Twitch is doing something weird to me today. It shows me as having two viewers currently, but I don't know. I mean, no one's really chatty today, but it sure seems like I got a lot more hanging out with me. So thank you, Twitch, for being broken. Thank you for destroying my average viewership. That's very kind of you for not giving me credit. Oh well. Okay, let's go back. Let's go file, import. So that's front. Oh yeah, let's bring in the spikes. Like so. All right. And then what I'm going to do is temporarily hide him. So I can get the spike here. I do the same thing. There you go. About like so. There you go. All right. Since I'm basically talking to myself, I'll play with my dog. All right, this time I'm gonna get a catch. Here we go. Ready? And go. There you go. Look at that, perfect. There you go. All right, so he's gonna be underneath. It's gonna be over. So I'll do. Let's see. 1.1. Oops. There. And we'll switch them back. Kill that transparency. There. Let's see. Actually, I could do. Let's see. I wonder if. File. Image. This is spike 1. Shoot, I don't remember how to do this. Just trying to get the alpha to display here. See, that's one of the bad things when you work as an animator is the fact that you frequently get a situation where, you know, you got someone setting it up for you. So for something like this, I know how to do this in Lightwave, of course, since I've been using that a million years. At this point, I've been animating in Maya for a million years, but I haven't really migrated too much beyond that. So, oh, that's weird. It dropped it. Let's see. File. Spike 1. Oh, that's interesting. Why did it kill it totally? Should be just the alpha, right? No, well, okay. You know what? Never mind. I guess. Yeah, I'll let that go. That's fine. No, you know what? I take it back. It's not fine because I am going to animate here. Alright. So we need to fix this. OpenGL. Let's see, viewport 2.0. I don't care about GPU instancing. Select. Close, and that fixed nothing. Nice. Okay. Space. No. Using alpha and OpenGL. Yeah. So convoluted. All right. Excuse me. I mean, worst case is I could go back into Lightwave and cut it down with geometry, because it doesn't matter what I do here because they're all going to get replaced anyways once I get over into Unity, because as I talked about before, I can't take a rigged character and import it into Unity and turn it into sprites. It automatically makes it a mesh, so that means I'm gonna have to like load in and attach it like I did with the Tribble before anyways. But let's see, extra attributes. I don't know. All right. Matte opacity gain. Let's try it that way. Here. And that did a whole bunch of nothing. Nah. Alright. So I'm never going to have a job as a rigger in Maya. Darn. Alright, it shouldn't be this hard. I just haven't done this in ages, so I'm totally forgetting how I did this. Oh, that's Moto. Yeah, that's helpful, guys. Thank you, Google, for the great search there. Let's see. My LT shading, backface culling, go away. It's not working with texture. Not Arnold. Let's see. Oh, was it up here? Ah, shoot. I got this stupid thing blocking it. Let me close him. Default material. Nice. No, not default material. Wireframe unshaded. Smooth shade all. Used all lights, don't care. Ambient occlusion, motion blur, don't care, don't care. Antis. Wow. Nope. All right. Texture color, no. Texture, transparency issues. The report to depth peeling. Let's see. Alright, backface culling. Hard drive texturing. Yeah. Default material. Damn, you know what? I've done this. Tell you what, let me save this. New folder. This is Sandworm. This will be set up. Obviously, I need a refresher here. Like so. Okay. So let's try and load up, see if I have any other stuff. If I was good and used the transparency on one of my other setups. Start with Glommer. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Alright, so then what am I missing here? What did I do here that I'm not doing now? Alright, I am using transparency. It's PNG. Right. Okay, so that's all the same. Because if I load body front, yeah, PNG. So it is definitely PNG, and it definitely has an alpha. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember now. I think this is what it, because I've files saved for web. Let me try it that way. PNG 24 transparency, yes. Save. Replace. I think that's it. I think it's might be Photoshop's fault for goofing this up. I think I remember this now. Or maybe not. Let's see. File. Well, it kind of did it. Wow. Yeah. That's I'm not even sure what deck that even is. Okay. Wow. Yeah, because I mean, there's the item selected, so the rest of that is alphaed. But when I load it in there, it just kind of deleted a chunk off of the edge there. That's so wrong. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let me take one more look. If not, I'll throw in the towel. Worry about it later, I guess. My LT. Let's come up with a second iteration. So just out of curiosity. So if I go File, Import. Up a couple folders. Glommer. Export. Really? I just did the whole thing? Objects. That doesn't make sense. Huh. Oh no, see I did that by... Okay, that's not it. I did that just from geometry, so that's not what I want. Let's see. So if it's not under object scenes, Glommer. I don't know. Yeah, it's not it either. Okay, fine. Trying to be slick and failing. Let's go File, Open Scene, Glommer. All right. It's body. There we go. Okay, so that. All right. So I did do geometry, but I still see the alphas cutting that out, which is what I want. Find something here in the front. Okay. For example, this guy. Translucent depth, 0.5. All right. Yep. One or two. I don't know what that is. Yeah, not changing it anyways. Whoops. Alright, we push the ambient color all the way up. What the heck? Alright. I'm going to load that body again. Alright. Let's go Glommer. Transparency. File. Ooh, not images. Oh no, yeah. Come on. Stay with me. Let's see. Body. Weird, look at that. That's doing some really funky stuff on the scaling on that. Why in the heck is it doing that? Alright. Let me go back here. Open objects. Yeah, okay. So then that is what I thought it'd be. It's just the full object. Okay. Yeah, that's still showing the whole object. And I don't think I actually set this up in Lightwave. No, I'm not messing with transparency luminosity. So I did do it in Maya. Excuse me. But it's acting really weird now. Alright, so, you know what? Since it's working, let's go the other direction. Let's load up this guy. What happens if we go this way? File, import. I don't think this is going to help, but I'm kind of grasping at straws. Oops. Yeah, sandworm. Export. FBX. All right. Oops, not glummer. Come on. Sandworm. Front. And it just does that again. It just scrapes off the edge. I have no idea what's going on here. Windows. Let's go to Hypershader. See if we get any more info out of this. Whoa. Yeah, that's weird because it's interesting. It's almost like it's applying a different thing. So he's doing that correctly. Glamour PNG. Color. It's Glamour PNG, right? Alpha gain of 1. It's weird. It's almost like the scale is totally funky on this. I'm not sure why. Fun stuff, right? Sorry about this. Alright. So what are my choices? I can either try and fix this up later, so I'm not boring you guys to tears, or I could just animate what's there. Just kind of deal with all the extra area. So yeah, I mean it's been a while. I gotta refresh my memory and figure out how I got the alpha to behave, because right now it ain't behaving for crap. Okay, so if I just make everyone semi-transparent, I guess that'll kind of work. Not ideal, but let's see. Jeez, now you're getting finding that. I'm taking 3 steps back and another 2 steps after that. Okay. Gotta remember how to remove that completely. Break connection. There it is. There we go. Oh wow, I applied it to that guy too, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, what the heck. Ugly, but I guess it's an option. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Sandworm, export. Get 2 in here. Turn these off momentarily. Grab this guy. About there. That's good. Borrow that. Change it to spike 2. There you go. Alright. And I'll turn him off as well. He served his purpose for the wrong one. Did I just... Oh, I did, didn't I? I just renamed the wrong thing. Oops. Much better. Okay. Mid bottom. Good. All right, mid bottom object. We got that. Hit Control S while I'm here. Mid bottom spike 1. There you go. And as you see, there's an overlap. My artist Daniel had the bright idea of making these guys go on top, and he's like right on the cusp, and then these guys are actually behind it, right? Which is pretty cool. It's actually a sharp idea. I mean, they're still separate, so I can animate them separately, which I'll do tons of, hopefully. But it's just kind of cool that you see it's overlapping. All right. This will be 2. So, all right. Throw the disc from my dog again. Which I gotta do this for real here after I get off doing the finish the broadcast here. There you go. Hey, nice. Good catch. There you go. Now I'm totally owning it. Look at that. Absolutely owning the high score. Yeah. I'm 1 out of 1. Congratulate me. All right. Put him down there. Import. Mid spike. Mid bottom. Let's see. Yep. Mid bottom spike 2. Got it. Mid top. Let's make these guys disappear for the moment. Oh crap, I did it again. Keep doing that, don't I? Is it him? Nope, he's correct. Keeps tricking me with the naming. Alright, so ref, put him back up top there, leave him alone. Alright, now we're good. No attention to detail. Wait, what? How did I lose Spike 2? I'm going crazy now. Alright. No, that's mid-top. Alright. Go away. Oh, Maya. I hate you. So, I don't know. Maybe I just never loaded Spike 2. I got ahead of myself. Alright. Yep. Got him now. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be correct. Like so. All right. Ta-da. No, wait. No, that's not empty mesh. Okay, fine. I keep grabbing there. I see ref. I just see it up there by his lonesome. So here, there, idiot proof the crap out of it. How about that? There we go. All right. Now we can worry about this guy. About right there. Good. And then the head overlaps over that section, of course. So he's good. Yeah, this is why I just animate characters and I don't rig them. Not my strong suit by any stretch of the imagination. So let's go import. Mid-top object, so mid-top spike 1. Make sure that's... All right. Here he goes. All right. He's going to go there. Like that. Good. Okay, he's set. Alright, so just out of curiosity, let's touch the do not touch. Turn everyone else on. Make sure so far so good. Yeah, it's a mess, but it's a correct mess. Alright. So 1.1. Take all the spikes and bring them out just a little bit. Like so. All right. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Man, if I just remember how I did that, it'd be so nice to have these guys actually alphaed. Oh, sweet. Okay. Just got some good news. I'll share it later. But, yeah. Okay. You know what? I am going to do this. Screw this. I got to figure this out because this is just bugging the crap out of me. If I have it on video, I can go back and sit through all this crap again and figure out how I did it. Because I did. I have done this before. Check this out, right? Did I? I didn't close it, did I? Did I already close the other one? Like an idiot. All right. So yeah, on the Glommer and the Tribble. Let's see. Did I do it in the Tribble too? All right, I'll load up the Tribble. See if the alpha is displayed correctly in OpenGL. What do you say? I mean, it's like, you know, the sore tooth, man. I can't let it go. Tribble setup. Let's see. Don't save. Yeah. There. I want that. What in the heck did I do before? How did I do it? I swear I'm doing the same thing. What am I doing differently here? Right? I don't think there's anything I have set here. So if I go File, Import, Objects, Sandworm, Export. I'll just load the front spike 1. Whoa! He is awfully big. I might have to change that scale. What do you think? Did I see? No, yeah, that's 1:1. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to exporting out of Lightwave. I'm gonna have to scale it down, I think, because that's definitely a 10 factor. Okay, so if we go Attribute Editor, Sandworm, Transparency, File, Image, Images, Sandworm, and it disappears. See? Isn't that easy? Oh, this is killing me. What the heck? Yeah, just totally gone. All right. So, just what happens if... Fine, let's borrow one of these other guys. At this point, it's just trial and error. I'm going to bring in a Tribble texture. Parts. Bottom A. Okay. Yes. Come back here. Nah, it's still got that. So let's go up a couple directories. Oop, too far. Down to Tribble. Parts. Bottom A. And it's still busted. Really? Wow. That was not expected. Okay, let's go the other direction here. So what happens if we take, like, this guy, for example, right? I'll clone him out here, just move him out of the way, right? And let's point. Oh, wait a second. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I'm loading in the individual textures, but I need the whole thing laid out, don't I? Yeah. God. Has it been that long? Am I, or just getting dumber? Getting more senile over time and age? Actually, don't answer that question. Here. Play catch with my dog. There you go. Come on, Penny. Make me proud. Come on, Penny. Catch it, catch it, catch it. Here we go. There you go. Perfect. All right, what am I up to? 50 points? 40 points. There you go. So you can do the same if you want to try that. Just type exclamation point, toss disc, and you can play catch with Penny as well. All right. So yeah, that should be correct. So let me just load up one sandworm piece. Front. Let's go texture, sandworm. Bring up the UV. Yeah. All right, I'm an idiot. Total idiot. All right, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess it's been a while. So let's fix this right now, shall we? I'm gonna like hide all this crap. All right. So in a nutshell, what I was doing wrong was the fact that I have like the combined piece, and the UV is pointing to that, but I was doing it correct for the texture, but when I was trying to bring in the UV, or the alpha rather, I was loading the wrong stupid image. So sandworm PNG1. So that's all I need is that. So if I do this file, life is hard. It's even harder when you're stupid. God, what was that? Like half an hour? Oh man. Okay. Here we go. So let's just fix all this crap now. Oops. There. Yeah. Fine. I gotta bring him forward. Oh, I put that in rotate, didn't I? 1.1. Good. File. God, I feel like such a moron. I'm so deleting this, man. I'm making this video go away. Because that's just embarrassing. Wow, that's actually lower than I thought it'd be. Okay, so let me bring this over, drop that down, click here, file, the whole UV, and we're good. Oh, that's mid-bottom. I don't have mid-top in there yet. That's why. That's fine. Okay. And he should be behind. That's correct. Like so. I get the same thing when I do the programming too. I mean, I'm self-taught for the programming, but I mean, I'll beat my head against the wall, and when it finally clicks, right? You know, you have the momentary victory of, oh, and then you just kind of start doing the math of like, oh my God, how much time did I spend just to get to that stupid point? Oh. What's even worse is the fact that, I mean, I've done this numerous times, so, oh wait, why is 1 and 2 in the same place? That's not good. Let me turn on ref here. Let's see. Okay, I think he too should actually be down here. Yeah. Oops. There you go. There. Now 2's in the right spot. Okay. Just embarrassing. File. Done. All right. Now in this case, I want them to be behind. So I keep doing that, don't I? All right. Put it -1, -2, -2. There it goes. Yeah. And then he needs to be back there as well, so -1. Oh, you know what? Actually, that was correct. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. cheat that a little bit. Okay. Now we're where we need to be. All right. Mid top object. Let's bring him back to life, like so. There we go. And I'm going to bring him forward. Bring him way forward. Like 1.1. Make him 1.2. There. Good. Now we're getting. You know, actually, all these guys, because I don't want to have him behind the. I guess I could just drop the grid. There. Problem solved. Wait, do we have him already? Okay. Mid bottom. Why do I have two of the same? That's weird. Do not touch. Oh, it's a reference. God, I'm getting dumber. This is embarrassing. The longer I go, the more I screw up here. This is not good. All right. There you go. So this bad boy is going to go right here. About like that. There he goes. All right. So now if we turn off a reference, we can actually figure out properly where we are. There it is. Good. Control S. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to fill the drink up again. Hang in there. All right. Okay. So let's load in all the tail pieces, and then we'll be good. Okay, so let's go File, Import. Let's see, what do we need next? We'll come back to the mouth. We'll do that in a second. So we got him, so let's start with tail bottom. Excuse me, sorry about that. All right, first things first, let's fix his alpha. Good. And turn on the ref again. Guess I could throw him in layer, couldn't I? Let's do that. There he goes. Much easier. And, oops, I'll lock him like so. There. All right, he's good. So let's send him back. Let's see. -1.5. What the heck? Okay. So he's set. And I'm completely missing a piece, aren't I? All right, I have to figure that out here in a second. And this is 1, right? Ah. Bottom spike 1 object. OBG, what is that? Better. Okay. Reference back. Fix this. Alright, now I can actually close this. Since I got my brain working again. Alright, let's throw him way back. So 1.6. Ah. Negative. There. Alright. Spike. Oh shoot, I forgot. I just tossed in another thing in my clipboard there. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we got mid top, mid bottom object. Right. So what am I missing here? Oh, tail top. Import. Tail top. There he is. Welcome to the party, pal. Crap, forget to do that. There. Like so. Good. Like that. Good. Alright, and this guy's got to go back. We have 1.6. He's behind him. He's behind him. Good. Sweet. Okay. Have a little bit of a gap here. Oh, that's just... Actually, that's the alpha. It's not as pretty as it should be. Alright. So what I'm looking at is just right here. Just that edge. For whatever reason, it picked up that edge. I'll figure that out later. That's not too bad. Okay. Let's add a mouth to him, and then we can actually start rigging him. Okay. Excuse me. Let's go mouth open to begin with. Whoa. What happened there? That was weird. Oh, because I didn't rename it. I'm the idiot. There. Alright, now we're good. Control S. Let's try that again. Mouth open. bring them way out to the front. 3. There. About like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Cool. Alright, so that's 1. Alright. Go, Penny. Ready, set, and... Oh, nice. Catch it. Bad toss. She still got it. Look at that. What a champ. Okay. So I'm going to hide the mouth here for a second. Get the new one in. I got 3 different poses for that Daniel made for me. Excuse me. All right. Mouth mid. Alright, same thing, 1.3, get them out in the front. This one's great. That's terrific, look at that. Alright, hide him as well. And finally, mouth closed. And 1.3 as well. Oof. There we go. About right. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Good. All right. Would you not like there? Okay. Okay, good. So then the reference, yeah. Don't see anything sticking out too bad here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Did I lose a piece? Oh, because the layer. That's because where the distance is. So if I go -5, there he goes. Yep, that's just a Z depth issue there, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, good. Control S, we're good. All right, let's throw some bones in this bad boy. Start animating them. You know what? Actually, I should get. Let me get. Have these reference points for this. Oops, wrong one. Let's see. Oh shoot, where is it? Sandworm. Didn't overwrite it, did I? That'd be stupid. Oh, there it is. Worm. Alright. I guess I did. Okay. So he did these nice little registration points for where the pivots would go. So it just makes it a lot easier for me to register them correctly. But the downside is that actually I changed the structure a little bit. So let me do this. Pivot guide. Go. Like so. Copy. There's no way. I was dumb enough to actually overwrite. The only one that I had is the full version. I am not that dumb, I think. Sandworm. Okay, here we go. Yeah, because it was in segments, that's why. Pivot guides. That's what I was looking for right there. Alright. So, let me do this. Let me go. I'll just save this as a PNG. Yeah. Pivot reference, like so. There. Good. So let's come back in here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to. Oh shoot. Let me do this. I can't just bring in the image by itself. I gotta throw it on an object. So let's go canvas size. 9% pixels. 512 by 512, like so. There. Let's do this again. Good. All right. Let's see. All pieces. I want that guy like so. Switch this out. Replace with reference, like so. File export. Pivot ref, and that should be good. I'm going to close all this without saving, since I was just breaking the crap out of that. Alright, and then this also, don't need to save that. Nor you. Alright, just cleaning up after myself, make sure I don't screw anything up here. Nope. Good. Alright, let's go back into Maya. And cap lock's on, thank you. Let's go import that little pivot reference I just generated. I thought I made it there. Okay. Where did it go? Did I not save it? Oh, crap. Oh, no, I just generated. I didn't actually export it as an FBX, or did I? Thought I did. All right. Fine. We'll do it again. Copy new V. Place. Like so. File. Export FBX. Pivot ref. Oh, because I put in images. That's why. So let's go cut. Objects. Sandworm. Export. Paste. There he goes. Now he is where he needs to be. Let's try this again. Pivot ref. Ooh, that's ugly. Really? Interesting. There it goes. So let's go -10. Oops, 10. Ta-da. Put him up here as well. Oh yeah, actually I could bring those forward, don't I? Okay, let me do that. There it goes. Do the same for... there. Say 1.2. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Good enough. Alright. So now we can start creating our actual joints. Let's see. How do I want to approach this? I think I want to go from the tail upward. No, I don't. I want downward. No, no, no. Actually, I think I want here. Let's see. Alright, I think I might just do it. This is my cog, my center of gravity. Split it out there, and then have one come up here to control the head separately. I think that's what I'm going to try. Alright. So let's go into rigging. Control S. If I screw this up, I can always reload. So start here. Oops. Really? What? I'm not seeing joints. So I have joints turned off. Show. Nope, I should be seeing them. Weird. Oh, let me turn on X-ray. That'll do it. Ta-da. Alright. And then what I'll need to do is also get joints for all the individual little spikes as well. But let me start with this guy. And say skeleton, create joint this way. Oh shoot, nope, I forgot can't do it that way. I can do that, and now here. There it goes. Good. Where do I want him? Okay, so I can either do it one of two ways. I can either have a separate head control like right here. That'll give me control over this. Or I can animate the cog to control the head. But every time I do that, I have to counter animate the rest of the body down here. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Let me try it this way. Alright. Oops. The head. Front object. Yeah, it has both those first two spikes. So call him cog. Let's see. Middle tail. And then head. Oops. Okay. Close him out. Okay. Nice. There you go. 10 points right there. Nice toss. There you go. Now someone else is officially in the high score table. Congrats. Welcome, man. Welcome, Scott. How's it going, buddy? How you doing? Besides from having a nice ability to toss the old frisbee there. Uh-oh. I can't say the F word because otherwise the real Penny is going to start going nutty. Because at this point she's pretty much expecting me to go out and do that for real in the backyard. So I got to be careful saying the F word. That's why I say toss the disc there. Just checking by, going to bed now. All right, well, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for saying, thanks for checking in. Thanks for doing a quick toss for the dog. Penny appreciates that for sure. Evening. Mike, what's up, man? Welcome, buddy. How's it going? Let's see. So, yeah, a few people have stopped in. I guess, I don't know, should I do an update, give you guys an idea what's going on here? I don't know if I got any familiar or new faces, but, so this is a Sandworm character that's going to be a secondary villain, like the second world villain, I should say. Haven't seen around for a while. Yeah, I've been, I dropped myself to only Fridays just because I've been like insanely swamped by a bunch of stuff. I also took a couple of weeks off recently because my wife and I actually went to Japan on a nice little vacation for the first time in a very long time. But yeah, you know what? Let me go back here just in case I have some people that haven't been around before. So let me go back and see. So what I'm working on here, go back to Underground. There we go. Is I'm actually creating the world's very first video game starring Tribbles from the classic Star Trek series, which may or may not be before some of you guys' times. And before someone asks the first question, yes, I actually do have rights. I have a partnership with Tribble Toys, which actually was co-founded by the guy that wrote the original screenplay. So yes, I actually have the rights to make a video game based on Tribbles. Only Tribbles. I have nothing else in the Star Trek universe, unfortunately. Tribbles and, well, Glommers. So you have Tribbles, which are the cute little furry characters, right? From the original Trouble with Tribbles Star Trek episode, and I'm calling my game Tribble Troubles. And then I also have Glommers, which came about in the animated series. There you go. So Glommers were these little creatures that were created by the Klingons with one purpose in life, and that is to eat Tribbles. Because Klingons, if you know anything about Tribbles, Klingons and Tribbles hate the crap out of each other, right? So they genetically engineered these guys to eat Tribbles. So the premise is you play as a Tribble who was caught on a spaceship eating food like a Tribble does. And in a fit of rage, the crew beams the Tribble down into the core of this planet, whose molten core is actually rising up. So you now are trying to, as the Tribble, climb your way to safety. Let me go. Yeah, there you go. So general idea of it here. So there you go. Oh, you know what? Let me turn on some audio for you guys. Let me know if that's too loud. But those are Glommers that you can land on, kind of Mario style. Land on them and squish them. And as I said, remember, he was on the ship and he gets beamed down into the planet, but he was right in a pile of a bunch of cans of the QTC, which is the Quadritriticale, which is the stuff that he loves to eat, right? So all the cans kind of got beamed down with him. So you can collect them, and if you collect 10, then you get a health back. Or if you have perfect health, then you get like bonus points. There you go. And you get gems. Gems will come into play in between rounds where you can use them to either replenish your health or actually pick up a power-up. Oh, it's muted at the moment? Oh, oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, my desktop audio is not even showing up. That, wow, Streamlabs, I've never seen you do that before. That's new. All right. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have to look into that. I'm sorry about that. properties. Select option. Here you go. Let me dial that down there. There you go. Now you should be able to hear that. There you go. For some reason, I find cascading lava is really gross. Yeah, they are a little disturbing looking. Oops. There you go. No. I you know, all feedback is good. So that's fine. And then of course at certain points you actually come across these little areas, these hidden areas that reveal this little guy, which will teleport you into a bonus room where you can just wreak havoc and collect a bunch of these guys, the gems. And then you gotta be pretty fast about it because you see the lava starts rising up at a certain point. There you go. And there, get out of there. So yeah, and I have, okay, so I have 4 out of 5 health. And let's see if I can collect enough of the QTC. Oh shoot, now I got 3. I'm totally screwing up here, aren't I? There it goes. Yeah, no, but all feedback is good, man. Ow, that was terrible. I'm sucking at my own game. That's always bad. Alright, I'm gonna get that one. Got 8. Get out of there. There he goes. I got 9. One more. There you go. This should do it. There. So I got 1 of my health back. Back up to 3. Oh, here we go. Another hidden area. So I just dropped this in right before I came on to my stream here. I kind of like it, but actually I'm not totally enamored with it. I think it's a little too exact, precise. I think I might mess with it some more because I think it just doesn't look as cartoony as some of the other graphics. So you can tell me what you think, but I may go back and revisit that portal. Like I said, I just dropped it in literally like half an hour before I jumped on here. Oh, that was bad. I slipped off the wall there. There you go. So there's about 8 little mini sections in this full level. And if you can clear that, then you get up to the top, which I did here. There you go. So at this point, obviously I have 500 of my little gems. So thankfully I can replenish the health, bring that back up. And then in terms of the power-ups, these are going to be little power-ups. Although these 2 I'm probably going to consolidate into 1. I was thinking about splitting it into like fireproof and damage-proof, but I'm probably just going to make it just a protective shield. That's a time thing. And then if I'm going to add one that allows you to do a sonic attack. And you can choose between one or the other per level. Like a pimple being squirted or something. That is disturbing. Okay, that is interesting. You're the first person to actually say that. But that's an interesting, interesting take on it for sure. Okay. Huh. Dude, you got some seriously messed up pimples. No, I'm just kidding. That's interesting. Okay. I'll think about that. I mean, I can mix up the shape and stuff like that too, right? Give it a little range. I mean, the key thing there is just I like the fact that it stays kind of consistent. So in terms of like collision, but I could revisit that. Or you're talking about actually like the whole lava thing itself too, right? The spout kicking it out, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how to really avoid that though, because I mean it's gonna gush, right? So I mean if I like I don't mean artistically ugly, I mean they look gross thematically. Yeah, it's pretty but disturbing. Okay. Gotcha. That's cool. All right, I appreciate the feedback. All right, so this is an example of another power up. We have to be like really careful when you jump in there, otherwise you hit the edges. And then the bonus rooms, there's a couple different bonus rooms. The one thing they have in common is that they all have the lava that rises up at the same time. So you gotta get in, kind of get out as fast as you can. In this case, this one's tricky. You gotta go over here. Oh, and I just screwed it up. That one's a challenge. You can do it. Oh. But it's definitely... Oh, I'm just messing up here. I like that. It's pretty, but disturbing. Yeah. All right. So anyways, so you get the gist of it. So the idea is the little Tribble guy is has been tossed down into the core of the planet. And if you can make your way out of the underground, then you make a way up into the next world, which is going to be a canyon, right? And that's what I was working on when you guys came by, is the idea of a sandworm, right? And that's what I've just started rigging up here. So the sandworm is going to be a different enemy, kind of like a bigger challenge than the glommer, because he has these spikes, right? So you can't just squish him like you can the glommer, except for when he's turning around. So when he like goes from side to side, he like plants and kind of like, you know, flips over, right? And at that point you can squish him. So he's kind of a bigger challenge because you got to time it when you're squishing him. And that's going to be in a giant canyon, which I'll show you a reference. Let me come back here. Images. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. This is meant for mobile. It's gonna be across the board. It's gonna be for PC as well as mobile. So yeah, pretty much across the board. I'm also trying to get it on Switch. I'm in talks with them. It's under review. I'm waiting for them to give feedback. It's also off to Xbox, I'm actually licensed for Xbox, Sony, as well as Nintendo. Although Nintendo in the past, I've been given access to 3DS and Wii U, but I've not gotten a stab at the Switch yet. So I'm hoping this will be my first chance. So this is kind of the idea of what will look like in this next world. So you can actually see that, and then this is what he's going to look like here. Just it's 2D, right? But I'm rigging it in Maya and animating it in Maya. And then beyond the canyon, then you get up into a jungle level where you have this like cyclops alien kind of monkey type creature that's chasing you all over the place as you're climbing upward. And if you escape all that, then you get inadvertently beamed back onto the ship that you actually began on. So it kind of comes full circle. But yeah, so yeah, right now it's kind of, I'm playing it. My original intention was to aim for mobile. So my partnership with the guys that own the IP, that's what they specifically wanted, was a mobile game. But I still think it plays pretty well, and I think it would work fine on a PC as well. You know, I mean, it's stylized graphics, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, I mean, there's plenty of games, you know, I mean, Downwell is a constant reference of mine, that where it's just, you know, the gameplay, it doesn't look like a AAA title, but the gameplay, I think, more than makes up for it, I hope. So, that's kind of what I'm doing as well, right? Kind of following the animated Star Trek series, is sort of like using that as sort of like a template in terms of what I want it to look like aesthetically. Maybe a little bit sharper than that. I mean, the animated series was pretty plain, so kind of like that, but a little bit nicer, if that makes sense. All right. So, let's see. All right, I got the music going again. I didn't realize that actually the desktop audio the whole time was down off. Thanks for the demo and the answers. Of course, man. Yeah, and thanks for the feedback. I always appreciate feedback, for sure. I mean, if it's constructive criticism, right? I've gotten, you know, feedback before that's kind of like pointless, but I've also gotten feedback from people that honestly have a viewpoint, and I always appreciate that. Hey, Genie, just wanted to stop by and say hi and good night from Germany. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Wow, 1:48. Yeah, it is late for you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming by and saying hello and goodbye. I appreciate that. If you got time before we leave, give one toss to the disc, a toss of the disc for my dog. Just all you have to do is exclamation point toss disc, and you can play catch with my dog there in the little corner of the screen there. But otherwise, yeah, head off to bed. There you go. All you. Ready? Set. Nice. There you go. That's as good as it gets right there. Nice throw. Well done. That was all in the wrist, right? There you go. I threw that together. That was like a day and a half. Most of that was actually shooting all the video footage to use in there. But I just slapped it together. It's just kind of fun. So it's like a little Unity app that I run that just listens to the chat. So, all right, Luchini, man, have yourself a fantastic, thanks. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Thanks for coming by, and definitely thanks for saying hello. And yeah, go get yourself some sleep. 1:48. That's pretty late. I can't do that anymore. I'm too old to like stay up that late. My body just kind of goes, no, that's not gonna work for me. All right, so this is gonna be head. Yes. Okay. So then let me shoot off some stuff for here that'll take care of. Let's see. I'm gonna do the mouth separately, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that all different mouth pieces as a separate piece. So get the head, skeleton, create joint, head. Start with the. Yeah, I'll start with these guys. I literally just woke up after having slept for 3 hours and I left the PC on. That's funny. Well, you know, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, waking up and seeing my face there, but yeah, thanks for stopping in. Dustin, what would be the best avenue for me to ask you for feedback on a mobile prototype I have, assuming this is even a thing? Yeah, of course it's a thing. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, I love supporting anyone, right? So, yeah, it's up to you. If you want me to just, like, if you have a video, right, I'm happy to share it here on the stream. I got no qualms with that whatsoever. I mean, just as long as there's nothing, like, that's going to get me in trouble. Otherwise, just send me a link if you have something. If it's, yeah, I mean, if it's, you know, if it's iOS, send me the info for test flight. If it's Android, I don't know if you have it in test mode. By the way, I finished Stranger Things Season 3. Love it. Good. I did too. I had such a great time. That's so great. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sleep well. It's playable via web literally right now. Oh, sweet. Okay. And the loop is a few minutes. It's PC only at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have no qualms with that. Mine is actually as well. If you go to TribbleTroubles.com, I haven't advertised this, but I'll do it now. TribbleTroubles.com/demo, you can actually play a slightly earlier version of this game as well on the web. So, yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, it should be able to play pretty well in here. So, yeah. Can I drop a link? Do it, man. Absolutely. Please do. Control S here. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, you're using Unity? Oh, sorry. No, I can't. No, I'm kidding. I'm just doing the typical Steam thing where they go, oh, it's Unity. It's crap. Just play full screen. I don't think I can do that. If I go full screen, PC won't work well. I can try it, but it may. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually going to. Okay. I lose. Let me see if I can do it this way. All right. So I'm going to go full screen, but I'm going to lose my chat on that side. So can you tell me right now, you can actually see the game on there? Because I got a monster, like, widescreen. So only in the middle of the screen. Okay, but you can actually see it okay? All right. Nice. All right. Hank has reached. Okay. So, I need some objectives here. So I'm trying to not shoot the power. Oh, okay. Wait. It's perfect. Okay, good. All right, so give me some context here, because right now I'm getting my butt handed to me. Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, got it. So if I get over here, I can start pointing. Oh. That's fun. That's twisted and fun. Got it. Die, buddy. Oh, nice. So you get just enough time to, like, take him out. A little slow-mo. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed this one. This is cool, man. I like this. This is fun. So you're thinking PC only on this? Wait, I can't get, oh, there it goes. Oh, wow. Oh, jerk. Nice. Oh, this is a bitch, man. Uh-oh. So, mobile only. Oh, mobile only. Okay, good. Yeah, because that's what I was going to say, is that it feels like a natural fit for mobile with just the one touch. But yeah, I mean, and absolutely, the one touch is definitely the perfect way to go. I think mobile games. Metal. Sweet. Hi, buddy. Uh-oh, we're getting more fun. Wow. Get over. Oh, nice. Now I got like the. Yeah, so if I just bump him, he dies too. There he goes. Oh! And there I went. There you go. That was a pretty good run. There you go. Considering the first time I just went straight into the gears, that was actually a pretty decent run. How did I do? 704. Is that like a decent run? That's fun, man. I actually really like that. That is a week worth of development. Dude, I'm totally impressed then. That's astounding. Really. Nicely done, man. If you got that done in a week, that's fantastic. That's sweet. Yeah, man. So what are your plans? You're gonna, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a free-to-play concept, right? With like either in-app purchase, ads, or because you have experience releasing on mobile. For me, it would be the first time. Gotcha. And I would love to. I would love to. I basically have a laundry list of what not to do. I have been fantastically gifted at doing all the wrong things, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things that free to play is such a scary thing, and part of the reason why I'm also excited about doing the Tribbles game is because it has a famous intellectual property tied to it. I have the benefit of just saying, you know what, just pay me a couple dollars up front and just buy it, and it's yours. So I'm gonna go premium for a while, because free to play has just been, I mean, especially lately, man, it's just been such a nightmare challenge, right? I mean, it's one of those things that even if you have a good game, you really either have to get fortunate that the right person sees and plays it and gets the exposure, or you got to get the exposure yourself, which is a lot of money. Yes, free to play, somewhat similar to Jetpack Joyride. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's a smart move. Yeah, so what's your timeline? I mean, it looks pretty polished already, but are you going to add more levels, more content, more villains, or what are you thinking? Alright, I don't like that. I don't need that text anymore. I know that works. Let's see, so I got him. Alright, got that. Okay. Let's see, so create join. I don't really have a timeline at the moment. The artist isn't interested in going on, and it's unrealistic for me to do all the art on my own. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from on that one, trust me. Well, that sucks. I mean, I guess there's a bunch of avenues. I mean, especially since you're doing that kind of the low poly style, right? Hopefully you can find someone that could step up and, you know, help you out on that. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I mean, a lot of my games before, well, about half and half, where I've done either totally by myself or mostly by myself in art and programming. This one, I farmed out the art to an artist that is exponentially better than I am, and I totally get where you come from. I mean, it's having an artist, you know, that really knows what they're doing just makes stuff so much better. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've looked at the usual sites, right? I mean, there's of course like the Fiverr and some of those things, but I mean, also look at indiegamer.com, right, for the portfolios on there. That's quite honestly, that's actually how I found my artist here, Daniel. Now, it's been 10 years ago, excuse me, when I first contacted him, you know, but I mean, you can find some really super talented artists on a couple of those different sites. Indie Gamer for sure. If you have the time at some point, I'd love to pick your brain for connections, feedback, ideas. I don't want to hijack your stream. No, that's cool, dude. Yeah, indiegamer.com, absolutely. That's definitely, that's the guy that's done a lot of my voiceover work for a lot of my games, Ed Mace. Very talented guy. Found him on indiegamer.com as well. I mean, it's a bit of a slog. I mean, because there's tons of people that do posts on there, and it's hard to tell how recent the post is, you know, or how recently that person is updated. So you may have a situation where you find like 4 or 5 talented people, and you reach out to them, and they come back and say I'm busy, or just you know static, no response whatsoever. But game dev, I think gamedev.net I think is another one too. Let me check, make sure I'm not steering you wrong there. Yeah, let's see, game dev, they have forums. I think they also have portfolios on here as well. Oh, you know that one? Okay. Yeah. And what are the other ones I was looking at? Yeah, well, you can tell me too if there's any ones that you've looked at aside from that. But I mean, indiegamer.com has always been a personal favorite of mine. I've been using that for literally over a decade now. And but yeah, I mean, I went looking, and it's, you know, I mean, as much as people create art, it's surprisingly challenging to find, you know, either someone that has the skill set, truly has a skill set, or just is doing something in the style that you're specifically looking for. So that could be a challenge for sure. But yeah, I'm totally open to it. I mean, if you want to throw out general questions while I'm working, I'm happy to talk about that. But I mean, if you want to talk more one-on-one, definitely join my Discord. Do you see the link below? I can throw it up there, which, you know, if I was a better streamer, I would have it handy, but I suck at this, so you get what you get. Let's see. My links. There it is. Move that over. There you go. Get that out of the way. Oh, you joined it already? Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, then, yeah, hit me up there if you want more detailed questions, but if you have some general stuff in the meantime, I'm going to be plugging for another hour, but, oh, okay. There you go. Sweet. Okay. Then, yeah, tell me what. I mean, if there's, like I said, if you want to start with some simple stuff, absolutely, we can do that now. But, yeah, if you want to get a more specific, detailed talks, we can do that offline for sure. I have to deal with family right now. Judo meeting for my 9-year-old. Yeah, I have dogs, so it makes life a little easier. No worries, man. That's fine. Absolutely. Hit me up on Discord. I'll get in touch at some point. Sure, man. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for checking out the game. And really appreciate your time. Absolutely. Happy to share, man. Happy to share. I love doing this, and if I can cajole anyone else to joining this cult that is game development, I'm happy to do it. So, no worries, man. Take care of yourself. Have a great weekend, and just, yeah, catch up with me on Discord some other time. And good luck. We'll try your game out ASAP and write down some more thoughts. Yeah, please do. Awesome, man. Thanks, man. Have yourself a great weekend. Cool. All right. All right, so I'm going to do this. Yep, ciao. Adios. Enjoy the chat. Thanks, man. All right, and on that note, actually, I think I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I'm going to duck out for just a minute, so hang tight, and... God, Streamlabs changed on me here. Hang tight, and I'll be back in just a sec, all right? Hang tight. Okay, and we're back. Let's see. Yep, it's there. All right. So let's throw a few more joints in this guy. I may actually come back and start tweaking this anyways, because I want to have the ability to do like scaling and squishing and stretching that, squashing and stretching. So I may come back and do some kind of fun stuff with parent constraint and that kind of stuff and secondary controls. But right now I just want to throw some joints in here and make sure that I got basic controls working. So having said that, let's go back in here, skeleton, create joint, grab the head, and then just put him, let's see, I'm going to put him not in the center but more like here, and it feels a little more natural for that mouth piece. So, oh, let me throw some names here too. So, head, spike 1, head, spike 2, there you go. Mouth open. Alright. Who is that? Oh, that's just sitting way out in the nether regions. Kill that one. Okay. So, tell me about this. Take mouth, hide him for a second. Take mid. Clone him. Alright, so for mid, probably going to put him down here, because I want kind of like less compression on the lower side and more on the upper. So we'll do it that way. Alright. Alright. And then, let's see. Mid closed. Switch this off. Switch this on. Alright. So for close, we'll put them like right. That should be good. Uh-oh. Did I just get raided? Uh-oh. Or was that from before? If I did, watch out. Let's see if the number changes. I don't know. My numbers have been so goofy today on this thing. I'm not sure if that did or didn't. My Streamlabs has been... Oh, there it is. Wow. Welcome. Uh-oh, I got raided. Welcome, welcome. Oh, for that, I'll celebrate with a bombing run. Here you go. I'll welcome everyone with a whole bunch of bombs. There you go. Everyone flies. 11 people raid. Thank you so much. Hey, look at that. Hey. So, probably some new faces in here, so I'll give you a little context of what I'm doing. Welcome, by the way. Thank you so much for the raid. More, Messy Coder. Messy Coder, thank you so much for the raid. So, for those of you who, probably most of you, have probably not been here before, my name is Dustin, my company is Scary Robot. I am working on the world's very first video game starring Tribbles from Star Trek, and for anyone that's, like, not old enough to remember, this is what a Tribble looks like. This is Tribbles from the classic Star Trek TV series. And before you ask, yes, I actually do have rights. It's a partnership with Tribble Toys, which is co-founded by the original author of the screenplay. So it's kind of like I have an agreement with them, and they have the agreement with CBS. So they get all the headaches, and I just get to make the game. So what I have is I have rights to use Tribbles, and I have rights to use Glommers, which are these little cute little guys. Okay, they're not cute. They were created in the animated Star Trek series. They were invented by the Klingons, genetically engineered to do one thing, and that is to eat Tribbles. Because if you know anything about Star Trek, you know that Tribbles and Klingons are basically arch enemies. So, so I have rights to Tribbles and Glommers, and unfortunately, that's all I have from the Star Trek universe. But that's still good enough. Is that show episode where they overbreed and flooded the ship? Yep, exactly. So, and by the way, that's the first thing I get asked is like, you know, how the Tribbles, you know, how soon do they start breeding all over the place? But in this animated Star Trek episode, which according to Paramount, the animated series of Star Trek is canon, so I can actually use the stuff. In this one, the Tribbles are kind of like Tribbles 2.0. They were genetically altered, so they're not born pregnant anymore, right? So that's my excuse of why they don't make a bunch more Tribbles. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how to handle that. So my game, the premise is you play as a cute little lonely Tribble that finds itself on a spaceship, eating their food like a Tribble does, right? Gets caught, and the crew, in a fit of rage, beams them into a nearby planet, into the core, where the molten core of this planet is actually rising. So you, as the Tribble, are now trying to climb your way up to safety. So I'll give you a quick rundown here. There you go. So actually, let me back out for a second, because I am... You know what? I'll just play this. That's fine. So it's kind of like a Splunky Downwell kind of jumper type game, right? You can wall hang, you can double jump. You gotta watch out for the lava, right? And then these cans here are the QTC cans. Because they beamed you in a hurry, they beamed you while you're in the middle of all their food. So the food got beamed down with you in these cans. So you can collect the food, and if you get 10 of them, then you actually get a health back. Whoa, I almost messed that up. So that's a Glommer. I'll turn the audio here for a second so you can hear those guys. Right? Music's kind of placeholder. A little glitch there. You see the bubbles kind of in the wrong spot, but I'll fix that. There's hidden areas like that allow you to find these little portals that will take you into bonus rooms where you can stock up on some gems, and the gems come into play in between rounds of play. They allow you to replenish your health or actually purchase power-ups, like so. Get in, and then you see if you wait too long, that lava rises up on you in the bonus rooms, so you can't spend too much time in there. You know those guys. There you go. You gotta watch out. And you can see, I kind of went there really fast, but the cracked pieces has little dust coming off of it, and that's how you know that that's like an area you can like open up. So here we go, like that. Let's see, I think there's one down here. There you go. Like, yeah, here's one. Uh-oh, that's missing. I gotta repair that. I just caught that. That's good to know. Oh, that one too. There should be some dust coming off of there, but I gotta fix that. And so there's like a can right here. Like that. And then here's another one of those little portals. But you gotta be careful. So I have 3 different bonus rooms, and they come up randomly. This is unfortunately the same bonus room twice in a row, so sorry about that. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. So you can only spend so much time in the room before the lava starts rising up. So you gotta hurry up and get out of there. Oh shoot! And you gotta pay attention where you are. Okay, that was bad. There you go. Wait for this to pass, like so. So you gotta watch out for all this lava, of course. Alright. There you go. There's another hidden section. Chance to rack up on some more. There you go. So there's a different bonus room. You gotta get them quick before the lava starts to rise up again. There you go. Alright. And there's... Oh, and I'm just screwing up like terribly here. I got 4. Let me come over here. So there's roughly about 8 sections that are all stacked on top of each other. And the way it works is that they're modular. So they... Oops. So they come up randomly. So the order changes. So that way hopefully the gameplay kind of stays pretty fresh every time you play it. Alright. Wait for it. Hey, oh, here you go. Oh! I slipped off. That was terrible. There, I got one of my health back, but I lost a health getting it. And there, here we go. There's the end of the level. So I made it through. So with all the gems I collected, I can come over here and actually repair my health like that. And then I have power-ups, which I don't have them active yet. I mean, I'm still early in development. I'm about 25, almost 30% in development, so I still got a long way to go. And then, as I was mentioning before, these 2 things, right now I have them split up, but I'm going to probably consolidate them into just one kind of unified protective shield kind of thing. And this one would be like a sonic attack. So if you have an enemy that you don't deal with and just kind of get through faster, right? Especially if you're doing like a speed run, this would be a nice thing to have. So you could just like zap them and just knock them out really fast. There you go. And that's the end of the level. So as I mentioned, so you start off in the underground, right? And then you migrate upwards into the next area, which is like a canyon. And then from the canyon into a jungle. And then if you get to the top of the jungle, you get inadvertently beamed back onto the spaceship that you originated on, that they kicked you off of. So you can imagine the crew kind of going, wait. Is that the same Tribble that we just beamed into the center of a planet? How did a Tribble get from the center core of a planet back on our spaceship again, right? So, kind of a funny bit. That's great, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, it's been, yeah, I mean, I'm still early in development. I'm about, I don't know, I'd have to look at it specifically. About 4 months in, I think, roughly 4 months in or so. It's just, right now, it's just me, and I have a very talented artist that's helping me create my 2D art. Who, I'm an okay artist, but this guy, Daniel Thomas, I use is just insanely talented. So he's helped me out, and so do the programming. I'm also doing the animation. I'm an animator by trade, so the animation stuff is the easier part for me. But you know, the art side, I'm okay, but he is so much better. So if he's available and if I have the funds, I always bring him on board and get him to do some work for me. But thanks. So the goal is to hopefully have the game out by the beginning of next year. That is the game plan. And so far I'm pretty much on track. And oh yeah, by the way, if you want to just amuse yourself, this is the first day I've debuted this, but if you type in, here I'll go first. If you type in this, if it's exclamation point, toss disc, you get to play catch with my dog. There you go. Like so. And you wait for it. It's kind of like an old Laserdisc video game, right? Oh! I missed. That sucked. So I just lost 20 points. I'm back down to 30. And see, she pitches a fit. So, if you want to give it a try yourself, you can just type in, where am I at? Yeah, I'm still at the top of the leaderboard. So this is the first time I've shown it today. So you can give it a try. If you just type exclamation point, toss disc, you can actually play catch with my dog, Penny, who is, at this point, waiting just outside, waiting for me to do that for real for her. So here you go, Messy Coder. Let's see how you do. There you go, nice. Perfect throw. You got yourself 10 points. Well done. So yeah, it was just something I threw together last week. It's pretty simple, but I thought it was kind of fun. You know, I found this little $5 plugin that allows you to connect a Unity to your Twitch chat, so it can just monitor and do that kind of stuff. So that was like kind of the first thing I thought of, because I'm always throwing the disc for. I just thought it'd be kind of funny to slap something together. So it was basically a day worth of shooting the footage and compiling it together, and about half a day of integrating it with Unity. So there you go. You've now played catch with my dog, and she appreciates it. Alright, so this is, as I mentioned, so if you make it out of the underground and you make it up into the canyon, these sandworms come out and they start chasing you around. And obviously with the spikes, you have to be really careful when you jump on them. Excuse me. So my artist Daniel just got me this art recently, so I'm just beginning to start rigging the character. And I gotta remember, let's see, that's the front object, mid, top object. I'm gonna grab these guys, drag them up here. That makes more sense. Yeah, so that's mid. So that's mid. So I'm gonna come off of here and go skeleton, create joint. Oops. Let's see, where's middle? Oh shoot. Nope. Oh, it's off of cog? Oh, let me see. Let me think about that. Okay, I'll come off of the cog. Yeah. And throw him up there. So that would be mid top spike. I can't type. Spike 1. There he goes. Alright. So So that's him. And then, so mid bottom, and that should be these two guys here. So oh, you know what? That's actually not correct. I might have to rename the joints. That's no big deal. So that's middle. So it's gonna be those two guys. Great joint. Select middle. Oh shoot. Let me go X-ray so I can find out, because he's actually hidden down below. So I want that to be right there. That's good. And right there. Cool. That'll work. Yeah, you can see as the it gets smaller, the little spikes kind of lower behind the body. So I gotta make sure I got that in the right spot. Right. Let's see, this is middle. Spike 1. Middle spike 2. Like that. So, Messy Coder. So tell me about yourself, man. What do you got going on yourself? I mean, if you got 11 people watching you, you're definitely doing something more interesting than me. Or you're just better at corralling a group. But if you're still around, tell me about what you got going on, since you've already seen this thing. Let's see. Or anyone else there? Oh, interviewing devs on my stream mostly these days. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. Sweet. Here, let me give you my business card. I got one tomorrow, giving away over $600 worth of Unity assets tomorrow. Wow. Okay, that's a good reason for having a good crowd. That's fantastic, man. So, I mean, is that some kind of partnership with Unity? I'm assuming you're not just going off and buying $600 worth of assets, but that's fantastic, man. All right, I might have to crash that party myself. That's awesome. Jeez. Nah, Unity didn't want me. Messi has saved me a lot of money. Nice. You know what, and I would love to join in, but my thing is I've probably bought every asset you're giving away. I've been using Unity for a decade now, and you know, because I'm not a coder, right? I'm like I said, I'm an animator, right? I mean, I do coding only on a necessity, so I'm terrible at it. So I mean, anything that, like, you know, makes it better for me, especially like plugins. Man, oh, I buy them like that, man. So I literally have. Oh god, this is embarrassing. I don't even know exactly, but let's see. I gotta tell you what I'm up to here. This is gonna be embarrassing. My assets. Yeah, 404. I literally have 404 Unity assets. No, that's nothing. Okay. No, but in fairness, also I had a Unity Pro license back when that actually meant something. And back then, if you had a Unity Pro license, you got free apps every month, right? There was a collection of like 4 or 5 that they give you, and then they also have like a super discount on apps every month. And I miss that, man. That alone, for those years that I had that, I racked up a ton. One guy in the Discord has thousands of assets. Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. I don't know, impressed or embarrassed but that's wow. Okay. Oh shoot, you know what? That joint is totally in the wrong spot. I'm gonna move him back because I want him to be more in the central pivot here. So that was not really good placement on my part. Like so. That should be better. That's called asset store obsession. Yeah, and I totally know it, man. I mean, nothing strikes more fear in my heart, or the heart of my wallet, is when Unity says asset sale, right? That's always a terrible thing, you know. And I bring it up, and it's kind of like, almost feel like I'm playing Russian roulette. I go through it, and it's kind of like, oh, I got that one already. Okay, good. Yeah, I got that one. It's like, uh-oh, I don't have that one. Do I need it? No, yes, yeah. Yep. All right, so that one, so these two spikes actually tie into this last tail. So, excuse me. So let's just do this guy, tail. And I'll call this tail tip because I don't know. I'm very, very stingy. I spend hours looking on the asset store and researching. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that too, especially if there's like multiple apps that kind of do the same thing. Then I will definitely find myself like getting real choosy on that. And yeah, and digging through, yeah, for sure. Let's see. Okay. Where's the balance? All right. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading. I had the whispers there. I'm so terrible at this, man. I've been doing it for almost a year now. The Twitch stream here, and I still don't pay attention when I get whispers, which is totally my mistake. But yeah, I'm the same way. Absolutely. You know, I mean, it's kind of silly too, because you have like, you know, well, this one's $5 and this one's $7. You know. And I'm like wasting an hour trying to decide which one I think is the better choice. That's just crazy. Alright, skeleton, create joints, and this is come off of our tail. So we'll throw him right there. Come back to the tail, throw him right there. Good. Alright. I think that's going to be everyone. But I'm probably going to come back and revise the crap out of this. But this should get me started. So start with the head. You know what? I'll let it do it. It's gonna do it wrong, but I'll just let it go nuts. Let's see. Grab all these guys. This guy, skin, fine skin. That goes fast. Really? Uh-oh. I don't think it did much of anything. No, it didn't. Alright, let's try this again. Tell you what, we'll group this. Skin, and I don't think it did it again. Nope, it didn't. We're going the wrong direction. Good night, fellas. Irish John Gaming. Alright, Messy Coder, hey, thanks for the raid. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out the game. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Having a fantastic one. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can if I'm working tomorrow, if I'm around, I'll definitely check out your stream as well, man. Thanks for so much for coming by. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, yeah, and I got another half hour to go. I normally go to 6 p.m. my time. I'm Pacific Standard. I'm actually right here in the middle of Sin City, Las Vegas. That is my home base. And so I start at 3 o'clock my time, and then I go to 6. So I still got about another half hour before I'm going to pack it in. And then I got to go feed the dogs and do all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, but first I want to figure out why the heck this thing does not want... Nah, try this way. And it's still not. Okay. Don't know why it's not happy about that. There's blind scan. Okay. Select cog. Start with him. Oh, let me try this. It could be scale issue too. Closest distance. Try it that way. Apply. I think I got my scale all whacked out. I think that's probably the culprit here. Nope, it's still hating the hell out of everything. Okay. Well, let's just try and see if we can just paint some of this stuff. How about that? We'll see if any of this even shows up. Alright. So let's do it this way. Front. Skin. Really? Did it just crash on me? Look at that. That's not good. Oh. Okay. It actually... That's different. Okay. Let's try that again. Turn off X-ray. Cog. Okay. So we got that, but we have no bones. Alright. Not sure why that does not want to actually hook up. Alright, let me back up here. Probably, let's see, 7. No, it's not that extreme. This is 11. Alright, try and group these things again. Go that route. Rigging. Skin. Let's check ourselves here. So selected joints. Okay. No. Joint hierarchy. There it is. Closest in hierarchy. Apply. How about now? Hey, that was it. Because it was selected joint instead of, it was hierarchy versus the one selected. So now we're good. Yeah, good. All right. Turn off X-ray, and I'm gonna version this puppy up. Nope, wrong directory. Set up 2. There you go. All right, now I can finally paint some weights here. So let's start with him. There it goes. Hit spike 1. Put him at 100%. Ew, why did that all go black? That's not good. Oh, that's weird. Just for whatever reason when I select it, it goes all funky. But it should be okay now. Let's see. Yep. Good. So I'll do the head here. Oh, that's just showing the weight shade, of course. I'm just so used to geometry, not the plane, so it's just throwing me off. So head gets 100%. So say value flood. There it goes. And all these other guys minus head get a 0. Flood. Like so. Good. Now the head should control 100%. Good. Alright. And we'll do the second spike here. Alright, so he goes up to full control, and everyone else gets 0. Done. Cool. Alright. Tedious, but it does work. Since I'm here, I might as well do the mouths. Do the different mouth shapes. Open. Where is it? Oh shoot, I didn't actually include them. Okay. There, corrected that mistake. There you go. So mouth open, let's set him up. Oh crap. Oh, because I did, oh shoot. Alright, that's fine, we can do it. Skin. Let's see. Influence, add influence, drop off, apply. No, don't like that. Shoot. That was my mistake. I should have had him in there. Alright, is that going to break that? No, that's good. So now, open. There he goes. Alright. Throw the open joint total control, and everyone else gets 0. Like so. So open should control just... Uh-oh. No, looks like the mouth open still has some stuff attached. It does. Flood. Flood. Alright. See if that did it. There it goes. Sweet. Alright. Now do mid. Ah, shoot. Okay. Mid and close. Let me get those attached as well. Constrain. Oops. Blind skin. Alright. Do him at 1. Everyone else gets 0. That's the nice thing about doing sprites like this, is the fact that it's a lot easier to do the weight setup for sure, since there's no blend over between joints. So that's always a plus. So mid should get everything by himself, which he does. Good. And now closed. Put him up to 1. Down to 0, like so. Oops. Okay, I messed that up. Let's go back. There you go. Yep. All right. So that's all good. So let's go do this guy. Mid top spike 1, like so. Like so. There. Cool. Alright, so mid-top object. Let's see. Should be this guy. Drop him to 0, flood, done. Alright, let's see if that's correct. see. Oh, there we go. Yep. Actually, he seems like he's pulling some from the top there. Okay, so I gotta do cog. So mid-top object. Let me do him. Some bad naming on my part, but cog is actually going to be controlling him. Oh shoot, I didn't set that, did I? There it goes. Yeah, so everything's going to go with him, of course. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so next up should be middle is good, yes? Alright, so let's fix these guys. Let's see. Top spike, 1. Okay. So that's cog that controls him as well. Goes 100. Everyone else gets 0. Oh, that's not good. Mid-top spike, that's correct. Alright. Oh no, actually I don't want cog, I want him. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. Mid-top spike 1, of course. Let me come back at this. Spike 1. There he goes. And there. Put everyone else back to 0. There we go. That was just me being stupid. There he goes. Alright. So we have middle. Yep, let's get this. Middle spike 1. He goes to 1. Everyone goes to 0. Double check. Whoa. It's weird. Sometimes it just, for whatever reason, it just kind of glitches and doesn't register. I don't think that's on my end. I think that's it doing something weird. Oh, this top spike. Oh, wait. Shoot. Wait a second. Middle spike 1. Right? Me and my terrible naming conventions bite me now. That's mid-bottom. Okay. Middle spike 1. That's the bad boy right there. Ugh. One of these days I gotta learn to actually name this stuff properly, but not today. There it is. Alright. So that's middle spike 2. There. Flood. Flood. Done. There we go. Alright, he's still got some bleed over in that. I'll have to come back and fix that, I think, at some point. And that's strange because it should... Shouldn't have any influence on that one. It's middle. right? Everyone else except him gets 0. Alright. Let's try this again. There it goes. Alright. Good. Clean that up. That's just, I'm trying to avoid, make sure that there's no bleed, right? That each joint controls just this piece that I want. I mean, if it's like a regular character with like a body, then, you know, kind of that bleed over is a good thing, especially between joints, but because this thing is so segmented, I actually don't want that. Not to mention the fact that, as I talked about before, I'm dealing with the fact that I have a Riggs character Maya, but when I bring it into Unity, it treats it as a mesh, and there's no simple way that I can find to tell Unity to treat it as a sprite, so I have to take sprites and parent them to the joints, but in doing so I lose any multiple joint deformation stuff, which is just kind of weird. But I've googled it and I can't find anyone else talking about it, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to bring a rigged mesh sprite rig into Unity from some other 3D app, but I don't know. It's probably possible, I just haven't found it. Alright, so let me name this tip. Let's see, tail spike 1, tail spike 2. Done. Almost done. Just a couple more. Like so. Ooh, oh, he's still hanging on to someone else. Hold on. Yeah. Down to 0. Flood, yes. Alright, how about this time? There it goes. Alright. And I gotta work with the Z depth on that, of course. I'll figure that out in a second. Actually, it doesn't really matter, because once I bring in a Unity and I lay the sprites in, I can correct that anyways. Spike 2. Spike 2. Flood. Flood. Nope. God, why does it do that? I mean, it treated it perfectly. It's like sometimes it just doesn't want to register the setting. Like so. Like so. There it goes. Alright. So that should be just tail. That's weird, because I thought I fixed him too, but okay. Flood. Thank you. Oops. Flood. Alright. So that's correct. I just got to figure out why this guy is tail top. Middle lower. Really? Is that? Terrible naming on my part. Okay. God. Alright. So he gets all of it. They get none. Like so. There. There you go. And then what I would do is, once I'm actually doing for real, is just kind of go rotate. Oh shoot. Rotate and then offset to make it stay in that realm. Might have to cheat some stuff. Let's see. Don't know. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. It might be my pivot point, but I think I'm probably just gonna be better off just animating its position like so. Control S. Yeah. I think it's just gonna be a lot easier if I rotate and then offset the animation, the position rather. It's like here, just kind of go like that. There he goes, and he has just a nice little line right there. Yeah. So then cog, and then I gotta counter animate the head. That's okay. Make sure all these guys are separated. Yep, and then he should be doing nothing. Good. Good. Okay, good start. Like so. Like so. Good. Alright, so everyone's separate. All the joints are controlling just what they're supposed to, so that's a plus. Alright, hit Control S there, and then I might just cut off here. I'm a few minutes before 6, but I might just wrap up now, because I mean the next step is going to be like adding all the controls and stuff on top of that, and that's going to be a big chunk of time. So I think I might stop down. But anyways, if anyone's got any questions about the game, please feel free to speak up, or if you want to toss the disc one more time with Penny. There you go. I'm going to take the liberty of doing it. Come on. Come on, Penny, you can catch it. And nice, there you go. Which I'm gonna go do this in a few minutes for real. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it off here. Yeah, got everything set up nicely for the moment. Still got a ways to go in the rigging, but at least that's a good start. I think that's gonna work for me pretty well. So thank you to my artist Daniel for giving me some fantastic stuff on this. I'm gonna have a lot of fun animating it. I was hoping to start animating today, but I guess I'll do that sometime over the next few days. But alright, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. Just say thank you to everyone that hung out with me today, especially everyone that was talking to me. I do appreciate that a ton. As I mentioned before, if you want to reach me outside of my streaming time, feel free to join me on my Discord. There is my Discord channel, so please come on over and say hello to me there. I'm pretty much always around, so I'm pretty easy to reach. My stream is, like I said, I do it on Fridays. I used to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm just kind of swamped right now, so I'm just kind of dropping it to Fridays. But if things calm down, I'll probably expand it out again. But anyways, Fridays, beginning at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then going normally about 6 o'clock. I'm pretty close. But yeah, so join me next Friday. Come on out, and I'll show you what all the fun stuff I've been working on over the last week. You see the progress. Pretty much on schedule. Hoping to get the game out at the beginning of next year. I think you guys saw it. It is the world's first video game starring Tribbles from Star Trek, and yes, it is licensed. Let me mute the audio. So yeah, if you want to reach me on Discord, in the meantime, you can do that. Otherwise, come hang out with me next Friday. I hope you guys join me there. Either way, you guys have yourself a fantastic weekend. I'm going to do the same. Go see Ad Astra. I'm going to go see that hopefully this weekend. But yeah, that's it. So you guys take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you next Friday. All right? All right, guys. Take care. Adios.